We started our day in a beautiful local coffee shop, enjoying a selection of delicious, French-inspired pastries. It's amazing to see just how famous coffee shop culture has become in modern Korea.
I'm going to bring some bottles for the tour. This one is Wolji.
From the coffee shop, we met our tour guide to go to Gyeongju. There's a quiet gravity that settles over you when you walk through a place where history isn't just kept behind glass. I'm standing in Gyeongju, a city nestled in the southeast corner of South Korea. Today, it's known as the Museum Without Walls. We'll wander through peaceful traditional villages, stand before ancient stargazing towers, hike up sacred mountains, and watch as ancient palaces glow against the night sky. My first stop is Gyeocheon Traditional Village. Walking in here feels like stepping through a portal into the past. Around me are rows of beautifully preserved hanok houses, their dark, curved clay-tiled rooftops sweeping gracefully toward the sky. The lanes are narrow. There's a profound stillness here, broken only by the gentle rustle of leaves. This area was once the heart of Silla's educational and cultural life, preserving the living heritage of that era. In places like Gyeocheon, I enjoy traditional regional dishes at a slow, intentional pace.
This is cherry wine, I'm flying.
The day is slipping away faster than I planned. I actually had to rush from lunch just to make it to my next stop in time for a quick photo before we leave for the next stop. Cheomseongdi, standing before it now, is the oldest surviving astronomical observatory in Asia, built in the 7th century. Looking up at it, I feel a deep connection to the ancient astronomers who stood in this very spot more than 1400 years ago. Leaving the city center behind, I travel toward the slopes of Mount Tohamsan to visit Bulgkusa Temple. Crossing the threshold onto the temple grounds, a deep, resonant calm instantly washes over me. The air here is cool, scented with pine needles and damp earth. Bulgkusa is a masterpiece of Buddhist architecture and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, representing the pinnacle of Silla's artistic and spiritual golden age. Standing before the famous stone pagodas, their intricate craftsmanship is breathtaking. The stone has been carved so finely that it almost looks like wood. I watch a monk in gray robes walk slowly across the courtyard, his quiet footsteps echoing the rhythm of centuries of devotion. Standing here, you realize the immense effort, skill, and spiritual devotion required to build this sanctuary. It's a place that gently coaxes you to quiet your mind, appreciate the small details, and find peace in the present moment. From Bulgkusa, the path winds further up the forested slopes of Mount Tohamsan. Seoklguram Grotto, the hike is quiet, a meditative journey through towering trees and thin mountain mist. When you finally reach the grotto, you step into a small, cool chamber carved directly into the granite. There, seated on a lotus pedestal, is the monumental Buddha, gazing out across the mountains toward the East Sea, carrying a gentle, timeless compassion that has comforted travelers for over a millennium. Seoklguram is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As the late afternoon sun begins to cast long shadows across Gyeongju, I arrive at the Donggung Tomb Complex. This is perhaps one of the most surreal landscapes I've ever witnessed. Right in the middle of the city, huge, perfectly manicured grassy burial mounds rise from the landscape, resembling a range of rolling green hills. These are the tombs of Silla royalty and nobility. Walking along the quiet paths winding between these ancient mounds, the modern world feels very far away. It's a beautiful, respectful space where life and death exist side by side. Leaving the quiet of the tombs, I take a short walk into Hwanjadong-gil, and the contrast is immediate and thrilling. the quiet reverence of ancient history dissolves into a vibrant, modern energy. This neighborhood is a lively labyrinth of narrow streets where traditional Hanok buildings have been transformed into chic cafes, artisan bakeries, and boutique shops. We tried the local favorites like the 10-won bread,
I enjoyed our day out today.
Yeah, it's a very long day, but it was very enjoyable. Like we visited a lot of places and we're not done yet. So two more, and the last part is
Oh,
the
I like the food, the street food. I enjoyed so much about eating it.
I love how Gyeongju has managed this delicate balance. I realize this is the true charm of Gyeongju, a city that honors its past while fully embracing the present. As night falls, Gyeongju transforms into something truly magical. My next destination is Donggung Palace and Wolji Pond. This site was once an auxiliary palace complex of the Silla Kingdom, used by the Crown Prince and a place for royal banquets. Under the dark night sky, the beautifully illuminated wooden pavilions are brilliantly lit with golden lights. The effect is breathtaking. The palace buildings seem to float on the still, mirror-like surface of the pond, creating a perfect reflection that doubles the beauty of the scene. I'm ending my day at Woljiangyo Bridge, spanning the quiet waters of the Namcheon River. This magnificent wooden bridge is illuminated in a brilliant glow of gold, red, and green, standing out like a shining jewel against the dark night sky, reconstructed based on historical research. Gyeongju is more than just a destination. It's an experience that stays with you. It is a place that has managed to preserve over 1,000 years of history. I realize that Gyeongju has become one of the most memorable destinations of my entire Korea trip.